The finals contender list is blank teams deep.
Oh, I look at this is that going through the
It's eight
schedules of both
set.
Port Adelaide and the Gold Coast Suns. Unfortunately, I think it's 10 right now. I think it is 10
Mm,
deep, but I am also one of those that I think the game Friday morning, at least here between Sydney and the Western Bulldogs, could be an eliminator for the Western Bulldogs because if the Doggies don't win that one against the Swans, that would then again put them 2 games back. Um, with only 6 games left, which is a very, very tough road, and they don't
hmm
have a super easy schedule. So honestly, right now, I'm going to say 10, with the chance of potentially being down to 9 if the Swans knock off the Doggies this week. I think it could be down to only one extra team to get knocked out when it comes to making the finals, because it's just 2 or 3 games is a huge, huge ask, especially this late in the season.
And we're almost locked into the top eight. That's exciting. I think the most movement we're going to get is possibly. I think the most movement we're going to get, whether it comes to finals or top four, is maybe it's going to be the top four.
Oh, I think
With
it's definitely going to be top four. Considering right now, second through fourth is all tied at 40 points, and second through sixth has only a 1 game difference. There is going to be more movement in the top eight than there is outside of it. Like legitimately, I agree with what some people said. I don't think we're going to know the matchups of who plays who until the final game is done on round 23, which I'm hearing rumors because it's still floating because round 23 has not set. There are
uh huh.
talks that it could be the mega rivals Collingwood and Carlton as the last game on Sunday for the round, which could be massive because if both Carlton and Collingwood have a chance for top four, that game could be even more. I mean, even more into it than is already in the first place. So I look at it
That'd
like
be
this:
awesome.
is that I think the top eight is going to fluctuate, is going to change. We are not going to know who plays who until the end of that final round because I think percentages are going to be absolutely massive to who plays where.
Well, I don't think it's out of the question that, and I think it's actually very, very likely that someone is going to miss the finals off of percentage points this year.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
that,
could completely see that. And here's the other thing too that
mm,
you could see crazy happenings. If Geelong beats Melbourne and both Brisbane and Fremantle win, you could have 4 teams at 48 at the end of this round. Four. 4 teams tied for top of the table.
this season's been so much
And
fun, dude.
here's the other thing. If somehow craziness happens, you could literally see it to where there's only a 1 game difference between first and eighth if things happen the way they could. I don't think it'll happen. But look at it. You look at it right now. It's 36 to 48. That's only a 2 game difference. If Melbourne loses, which brings them back to 44, and you have 48, and then like I said, Carlton or Collingwood lose. Literally, you could have within 2 points. It is absolutely insane how close this could be going into just next round, let alone the last 6 rounds of the year. And the funny part is, we already discussed it a couple podcasts ago. We have our predictor ladder that we get to do here in a couple of rounds, which I think is going to be fascinating by then because it could be even more insane by that
I am
time
not
period.
looking forward to doing that because literally it's going to be wrong every single round. So
Well, here's the
it's going
thing.
to
I
be
just
fun.
did my math, sir. That's next episode.
Ooh,
Because
the
this is
pressure's
round
coming
this is
on.
round 18 and
Here
19
comes the pressure.
19 20 21 22 23. That's 5 rounds left, meaning after this round. So that's the next episode. You will get to see our predictor ladder. We're going to go through on the website, do the
Oh
prediction ladder,
boy.
and we will say who's going to make the finals.
Oh boy. I am
Cannot wait
looking
for
forward to
that
that
one.
and not looking forward to that all at the same time. So that means you better stick around for next week. The best way to do that is following us on our socials or subscribing to us on YouTube, following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.